Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tutorial on Wheels, and in this episode I'm going to build the New York Central 999. I was actually asked by someone to build the New York Central 999 and I was like, that's a great idea, I actually have to do that. So I have done that. The NYC 999 was built in 1893. This was a 440 American type engine and it was designed to hold the Empire State Express. It gained fame for allegedly being the first locomotive to exceed 100 miles per hour with reported speed of up to 112. Number 999 remained in service until 1952 and is preserved as a significant piece of railway history. So I was so excited to build this thing and here it is. But let's see how it's done. This is the list of blocks that you will need to build this train. Feel free to pause the video anytime. So just to start off with the bogies, at first I'm going to use a double axle. It is going to be the medium standard, placed right here. And now you have to make a twist because you don't want this train to turn with this bogie only, so it will have like a whipping tail kind of effect, because that would look so bad, especially in a turn. So what you would like to do is actually select the invisible bogie, count down 7 from this slimy train track, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and place the invisible one here. You can actually already place the bigger wheels on the side of this invisible, and you can place the gray/locomotive, a copycat slab with gray/locomotive, and 2 additional gray/locomotive, and on the second one you can place the second set of these bigger wheels. Let's place another slash, another slab, and an upside down stair. On the front of this bogie you want to place an upside down stair and a regular stair with black/locomotals. And now let's make the cowcatcher. At first you have to place down a deep slate tile and then 3 copycat bites like that, like a half stair. Then you can place half panels in this. You have to place copycat panels on the bottom side of these, fill up with the texture, put a deep slate tile stair here and another half panel here. A deep slate tile slab on top and copycat steps on the bottom side of these half stairs. You will need 2 vertical slices like this and 2 horizontal slices like this. Put acacia wood texture on them. Let's make these details underneath the boiler. You will have to have a copycat flute pipe with black/locomotive and the bracket. You will need a copycat vertical slice here and here. You will need 2 black/locomotives, leave out 1 block, leave out 2 blocks, and then you have to place down black smoke box locomotives upside down like this. You can place a gray slash behind this invisible bogie. And you can place a slab like this, an upside down stair like this, fill them up with black/locomotives, and then place horizontal slices like this. Now let's make the cylinders. You have to have copycat flute pipes on both sides, hold them down with brackets, then place half panels on the top side of these flute pipes, then place copycat stairs like this, place panels on the front as well, half panel on both sides, and your steam chest is technically done. You have to place another flute pipe here with black/locomotive, and now you can make the shaft. So you will need to place copycat panels like this. I think it already looks so cool. Now I have to place down these panels, 10 long, from underneath, like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And I also have to fill up this space here. Let's texture it with black/locomotals. Let's place copycat slices on the sides as a decoration with these stacked stone bricks. Now I can make the boiler, black/locomotals all the way, and now I can place down the boilers with shift right click, 4 on the back, 2 copycat steps here, 2 here, with black/, 1 copycat step here, and here. Another squared boiler piece, but right here I have to put these slabs on the sides and make it a half block taller. A copycat pipe here with smokebox texture, and with a bracket facing that way, I can make the same squared boiler piece here that I have built on the front with 2 steps, 2 full blocks here, 2 vertical slabs here, and another block here. I'm gonna place a smokebox here, a slab on top, decorate it with slices, texture them with brass, texture this one with brass wrapped locomotive, place a panel here with black slashed, and place another smokebox here. I'm going to place slices here as well, 2 on the sides, 1 panel on top, and I have to place these slices on the side of this panel. I'm going to texture the panel with the wrap, and I'm going to texture the slices with the brass. I'm gonna place a bell on the side, and I'm going to place a smokestack here with a cast iron pipe on top. I'm gonna place a flute pipe right here with smokebox texture and the bracket holding it down. And I'm gonna use this placard on the front just to make it look like it's a headlight. I'm going to place 2 half panels on the front like this. I'm gonna use the smokebox texture on them. I'm gonna change the texture of this boiler, and now it's time to detail it with the brass parts. So first I'm going to place a vertical slice here, a simple slice here, and place other slices on top of this step like that, all the way to the end of this step, and I'm going to use 2 bites here like this. I'm gonna give it the smokebox texture. I'm gonna give these slices the brass texture. Oh, sorry, I have to correct myself because I have to place copycat stairs right here. I just found it out. It really tricked me. So I will need a vertical slice here, and I'm going to right click on it again just to make it wider. And I'm going to place the horizontal ones just like this, one on top of this, and one to come back like that one. I'm gonna place a vertical underneath it and another vertical next to it. And now I will need one last horizontal like that. Now it's time to texture them. And this thing already started to pick up a form. Look at that. I don't even have to do the cabins, but do it anyway. So for the cabin, you will have to have a lot of copycat panels, half panels, and slices. So I'm going to just start it like this. You need a 3 wide copycat panel set on both sides. Put slices around it like this. Put a slice right next to this one like this, so it has to be diagonal. Same thing on the other side. And put another slice on top of this one. Right now you have to place panels on the front of these panels, so like this and this, same thing here, and that's pretty much it. You can texture it. These has to be black iron wrapped locomotives. These are vertical cut black stones. The top of these panels should be the stacked ones, and these 2 on the sides should be the smoke boxes. I'm going to do the interior now. I'm going to place a train control here and the seat here. I'm gonna place a girder here, a blast furnace here, a hopper here, another girder here, like that, a basin on top, and another girder, and the last girder right here. Right now all I have to do is the roof. It's gonna look like this, and just extend the front part with half blocks and 2 bites. The texture I used was black concrete powder, and oh my, we have just done another locomotive together, and this looks amazing. Look at this. I think that's probably one of the most beautiful locomotives that I have ever done in this series, and all I have left is to make the tender. So let's do that. For the tender, I'm going to use the same medium standard bogies. I'm gonna place one here and place one leaving out 3 tracks. I'm going to place 2 full block of black slash locomotives, 2 copycat stairs like this, a copycat flute pipe here. I'm gonna place a bracket. I'm gonna place slabs all around it, steps on the front, texture them with stacked deep slate bricks. I'm gonna place 3 panels on top of both bogies like this, stack deep slate and smooth ring deep slate. And to make the springs, it's going to be a bit harder than it should be. I am going to place 2 temporary blocks here and place the steps on the front side of them so I can have this kind of thing. And now I'm going to place a temporary block here and place a copycat half panel right there. And I'm going to do this thing for all 4 sides of the wheels. And texture them with gray / locometals and plated gray locometal. I'm gonna place copycat leathers on the back side and the front sides. Texture them with mud. And now I can place down the black iron wrap locometals. Like this. I will place half panels on the top side of these locometal blocks and texture them with the same block. I'm gonna place cast iron leathers on the back side and copycat panels on the top with black / locometals. Another set of half panels with the same black concrete powder texture. Place some black stone in it just to make it look like it's gold. And here comes the tricky part. I am actually going to place down some of these display boards. I have to remove one of these panels for a while, and I'm going to use a crank for them. Like this. I'm going to place this one here as well. And the way you can make that text is actually pick an anvil and the name tag. And in this case, I'm going to name it Empire double space State double space Express. There we go. And you can actually do it like this, like I'm doing it right now. This is probably one of the easiest way to do it. So if you are in survival, you can do it like that you are starting to crank this cogwheel and you are immediately just like quickly going down and applying the name tag to the display board, and you just have to crank it all along and it will display your text. You can for sure build back what was destroyed, or if you're building it in creative, you can use a creative motor for that. You have to have more rotational speed, and it is done. You will need 3 steps here like that, and I'm really proud that you have made another express. So you have done an amazing job, but it will look so good in my survival world, and it will look even better in your survival world. So I really recommend you building this thing in your survival world. But now the worst thing that has to be done. Glue this whole thing together, shall we? Alright, so 2 temporary places, 2 temporary blocks like this, and the whole locomotive is glued together except these overhanging roof blocks because they are actually over the tender. But now I will glue them to the whole thing as they should be. Right? It looks so great. And now it's time to make the tender. So for that I will also place down some temporary blocks, and hopefully I can make it like this. No, because it's not connected for some reason, but now it should be. Yes, it is. And now the only thing that I have to do is glue the black part to the chassis of the tender. So like this, and it's done, I hope. Yeah, it should be done. Yeah, for some reason this thing keeps not gluing here, but yeah, probably your best bet is if you just glue them on the same level like this. So now it all has been glued together, and let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, just to make sure, I will glue these slices here as well. And now let's see how it works. Oh my gosh, look at that. A gigantic locomotive rolling out of the train station until this point because the train track has ended. So the only downside of this train is that the flying wheels are actually not moving, they are not rotating. I haven't found any good way around to make them move. So you just have to accept the fact that they are not going to move, right? But I think it turned out amazing, and I was really happy when I finished building this thing because I felt like that I have done something pretty good and pretty detailed, and in overall it's just amazing. So thank you all so much for checking my video. I'm really proud of you that you have done an amazing train with me again. I'm looking forward to see you in the next tutorial on wheels episode. Until then, join my Discord for schematics, and also follow me and like this video if you have enjoyed this one. So take care, have a great week, have a great day, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.